are you wondering if these cheap digital calipers are actually any good? So, for example, these can be purchased on sites like AliExpress, Amazon, and Temu for around $6 or $7. So they're actually dirt cheap. So when you actually look online, and maybe even in this video, they might even appear that they are metal, but that's not the case. So everything is actually fully plastic from over here. So as you can see, it's actually plastic and not metal. So yeah, carbon fiber composites, so it says, but it's just a Chinese in plastic really. So but yeah, when you basically use them and take them in hands, you can obviously tell that this is a very cheap product. So I have used much better, much more premium calipers, and it has a build quality. When you touch it and take it in hands, it doesn't like inspires super good quality product feedback basically. But when actually using these things, they actually function just fine really. So, and I don't really see much problems. So we can actually cycle to millimeters and also inches over here as well. By the way, this is a large display model I have here. They also have a smaller display ones, and I think the visibility and the display actually is like the best feature of these calipers. Is actually really good. So we can turn it on and off, and also we can even zero it as well if you want that. And all these buttons and zeroing actually works absolutely great. And also when I actually compare it to other measurement devices, they appear actually to be accurate. So I'm not actually complaining about the like accuracy and whatnot really. So they actually appear spot on. For example, again, even these like lines over here on the calipers themselves also actually align perfectly fine with what the screen says. So there is pretty much like zero problems when it comes to like accuracy so far. I have tested these for a couple of days, and yeah, they actually look decent when it comes to the measurement quality. So what can we actually measure with these things? First, obviously, we can measure it over here. As you can see, simply place whatever you want to measure inside, and you can take your measurement. Next, we can also measure internal diameter here as well. So as you see, basically, you can open it up like this, top part. And for example, we can easily measure this internal diameter here basically. So place it like this simply. So, and you can measure easily whatever you need. And then at the end here, you can even measure like, for example, you can simply place these things somewhere inside. And as you see, as you extend, this part really extends, and you can measure that as well. So, for example, again, if this was lying like this, you can basically, again, a bit of fluff. So, again, as you can see, if we were to place this inside, we can measure it like this, and you can see you can get the measurement of this, for example. So maybe, for example, if you want to measure the tread on your tires, this is actually really good. So again, we can easily measure the stuff and get the perfect measurement. So overall, again, for the price, I think these are actually decent, and you can actually get these often on some promos. Personally, I paid only $1 for these things, so yeah, I'm not really complaining. Also, at least the accuracy over here as well. And it uses one CR2032 battery, and the battery goes over here. Again, when you actually maybe even take this holder out, yeah, it actually feels like cheap plastic really. So I really wish I spent a few pennies more when making these calipers actually, as like feedback in hands would be much better. As you can see, it looks like cheap plastic actually. So yeah, that's my only gripe with them. They like how they feel in the hand. They don't feel actually good in the hand when you actually take, especially if you have used like better calipers. But again, they do the job. They are cheap, they do the job, so can't really ask for more. And yeah, again, it would be cool if this was actually all metal, but for the price they are asking, I guess we can't get that really. So still I can actually kind of suggest these, especially for the price you can get. But if you see these for like over $10, I wouldn't suggest them, because you can pay like $15 and get already like decent metal quality calipers, and they will be obviously better in most ways. So again, if you can get these for like $5 or $6 or $7, yep, sure, you can purchase these. So I don't really have much complaints about them at that price. Anyway, good luck.